Hello dear creatives, welcome to our channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this design of Zara cap with a pleated padded design and a rose design at the back. If you are new on this channel and you are yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell to get notifications whenever we upload new videos. So yeah, I have the materials I'll be needing for today's tutorial. I'll be using this particular fabric. Please don't ask me the name because I don't know the exact name of this material. The material is shiny and it looks like leather fabric, but is not stretchy, so feel free to use any fabric of your choice. Then I will also be needing marco. This is the Nigerian marco, and marco can be gotten from a shoemaker shop in the market. Then I'll be needing my needle and thread, a scissors to cut, half-inch foam. You can get foam from those that are into woodwork or a carpentry shop. I'll be needing some pins to hold the fabric and a measuring tape to measure the fabric. Now I have my fabric measured out already, and this particular fabric measures 25 inches by 40 inches. The length is 25 inches and the width is 14 inches. I also have my marco measured out. The length is 20 inches and the width is about 3 inches. Okay, so I use 2.8. You may want to use 2.5. all right. Now I'll fold the fabric into 2 equal halves to get the midpoint, and then I'll get my scissors to notch that part. Then I'll also get the marco and I will use my Tailors chalk to mark at the midpoint of the marco. Can you see that? Now this is the fabric and this is the wrong side of the fabric facing up. I will place my marco like so. So the midpoint or the mid part of the marco is going to go directly to the midpoint of the fabric. Can you see that? Now I'm going to fold like so. So please watch what I'll be doing on the screen. Now I'll get my pins to hold that down. I'm going to pin it down to that point. I will also extend the fold and then I'll pin as well. Please note that I'm not pinning the marco, it's just the fabric, okay, because we are going to stitch. Just pin the fabric. Now I'm also going to pin this part where I have the edge of the marco. I'll pin that part and I'll also pin that part to prevent the marco from moving to and fro. And then I'll take this to the sewing machine and I will stitch. Okay, so you stitch that part and you also stitch this part. So after stitching, this is what I have. Now I will set this aside. Now I will get the fabric I'll be using to make the pleated padded design. The width of the fabric is 12 inches and the length is 45 inches. Then for the foam I'm going to be inserting inside, I measured at 5 inches and the length is 41 inches. The length is 41 inches. Can you see? Now I will fold the fabric into 2 equal halves, and with the wrong side facing up, I'm going to stitch this down. Okay, so I'm going to stitch. Then after stitching, I'll take the fabric, I'll take my scissors and turn the fabric inside out. After turning the fabric inside out, I will push the sewn part of the fabric to the middle like so. You may want to iron this to straighten it a bit. Now I'll get the foam, I'll fold into two like so, and then I will insert the foam into the fabric. After inserting the foam into the fabric, I'll get the base of my Zara cap, and then I'll fold the fabric I inserted the foam into. I'll fold into two like so, then I'll place on this part, okay, directly on the tip of the marco, and I'm going to stitch that. So after stitching, this is what I have. I'll fold the base of the Zara cap like so. So basically all I want is to make it round before I start making my twisted padded design on it. So I'll get a pin. I use a big needle. Okay, you could just use a pin to pin that down. This is very hard. Okay, can you see that? Now I'll start making my twist. So this is how I'm going to go. Just watch what I'll be doing on the screen. So you want to arrange that, you tuck it in, and then you just twist like so. And while twisting, ensure that the base of the Zara cap is round. Do not leave it flat, because if you do, at the end of the day, your twisted design may not come out so well. So just make it round like so. Then you pin that part down. Okay, so I'll tuck that in. And then I'll get my pin to pin that down. So you have to be patient to get the best result. It's now time to use my needle and thread to secure that, because I'm going to be removing the pins. But before then, I'll cut out the excess fabric and foam I have here. I'll cut that out. Then I'll get my needle and my thread. I'll just follow the parts where I pinned. So basically, that part where I use my pin on, I will just tack it down, and then I will arrange it properly. You want to ensure that your padded design or your twist is properly arranged before you finally tack it down. Okay, so can you see that? So that part where I pinned down is where I will tack down. You may want to knot your thread there and then cut out the excess thread. Then you go over to the next part and continue. But I will just extend my needle and my thread in such a way that the thread will not be visible. Okay. If you have made it this far to this part of the video and you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly smash the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell to get notifications whenever we upload new videos. After tacking, I'll remove all the pins I used to pin this down, and then I'll cut out this excess foam. Please do not touch the fabric because we are going to be needing the fabric. I'll cut out the excess foam here. Can you see that? After cutting out, I will arrange my fabric like so. Now the big pin I used to pin this down the other time, which is the needle, I will remove that. Can you see that? And then I'll fold the base like so. So I'll fold on the wrong side. I will cut out or trim out the excess fabric that I have there, the fabric that are not too neat. Please do not trim everything off. You can see the excess I'm leaving now because I'm going to use that part to stitch. So I'll pin that down, and then I'll take that to the sewing machine and stitch down. Then I will also extend my stitch to this part, so just watch me. I will set that aside after stitching and cut another fabric I'll be using for the rose design at the back. The width of the fabric is 10 inches and the length of the fabric is 43 inches. Then I'll also get the foam that I will be using to pad the design. The foam measures 40 inches long and 4.5 inches wide. The width is 4.5 inches and the length is 40 inches. With the wrong side of the fabric facing up, I'm going to place the foam on the fabric like so. Then I'll fold the other part to cover it. I will arrange that properly, and after arranging it, I'm going to take that to the sewing machine and stitch the edges. I'll stitch this part down, and I'll also stitch to the other side as well. This is what I have after stitching. I'll take my needle and my thread and make a running stitches on this fabric like so. So you start making your running stitches from this point. I'll take my needle and my thread in, out, in, out. After making the running stitches, I will start pulling the thread like so. So I'll pull the thread to form the rose design. Can you see that? So I may need to settle down to arrange this properly to ensure that it's neat. Okay. To further secure this, I will use my needle and my thread to tack the design like so. So I'll take my needle and my thread in, and then I'll also take it out. So basically what I'm trying to do is to secure this part firmly. Then to cover this part that is open, I got some trimmings. You may want to use any applique of your choice. Then you can as well use gum to gum it down, but I'm using my needle and my thread to tack it down. I may want to use gum to finish that up. Now I'll get the base of the Zara cap, and then I will use my needle and my thread to tack the design down to the back of the Zara cap, and I have my Zara cap. If you got value from watching this video, please endeavor to subscribe to this channel, and also like, share and comment on this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in our next tutorial.